Kira invests $1,500. Whew, I wish I had that to invest right now. Earning an average 6% annual interest. We're going to compound annually, and how much money will she earn in 5 years? Now, she's putting in $1,500, going to earn an average 6% annual interest. Whew, compounding annually, that gets kind of crazy when we start compounding because we get interest of interest. How much money will she earn in 5 years? Let's take a look at what the situation here is, all right? First of all, we like to think of interest as being principal times rate times time. And that would be great if it were simple interest. So in other words, we hear for simple interest, we hear this I equals P times R times T. Well, we're still going to use these elements, but it's compound interest, all right? So what we're going to do, we're going to change the format a little bit here, and we're going to take it as follows. We're going to say A, which is going to be the amount of money she has, interest plus her investment. And we're going to run that principal, which is what she started with, and we're going to multiply it times 1 plus the rate. That's a decimal. As a good Nate gave us 6%, we're going to give it to you as a decimal here in just a second, and we're going to raise it to the t, because this is an exponential. This isn't just great. This one would get us simple interest. This will give us the compounding interest. A little different formula, a little different formula. Now, what do you say, Ernie, what are we going to do? What's T stand for? It's still time. It's going to be 5 years. We're going to compound in interest periods of 5 years, all right? In 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, right? We're going to keep mounting it. And what happens is the interest earns interest on itself. And that's why we've got this exponential work going on here. We're going to change that rate, that's our percent right there, to a decimal. Nate mentioned that earlier, all right? And then we're going to put in our amount, $1,500, to start us off. So let's see what happens. And again, remember, this A that I'm putting here, this amount, is her investment plus her interest. So how much money does she really have? So what we're going to want to see is how much does she actually earn? So we're going to have to figure out that interest at the very end of this, at this little ditty here, all right? So let's put it in here and see what happens. Put 1,500 right in there. And we're going to say 1 plus, how about it, 0.06. And we're going to raise that to the 5th power. There we go. And you know what, my friends? This is where the graphing calculator, where that good old calculator comes in handy, because it does exponents very well. So let's see how we're going to do that. You can probably do this on your cell phone too very easily. But 1,500, let's put it in there. That's our opener. We're going to multiply it times 1 plus 0.06, or 1 plus 600ths. Well, you know, all you got to do is glue those things together. You've got 1 and 600ths. See if I can get that in the right place, all right? Now, we want to raise that part, to the 5th power. It's 5 years. So we're going to raise it to the 5th power. And see what we get. Wow. We have an amount of, looks like $2,007 and a little bit of chump change. How about it? We'll give you 34 cents on that, Kira. And that's the amount you have. That's not what you earned, all right? Actually, you earned that $2,007 and a little chump change. We'll subtract what you started with minus 1,500. So you actually pulled in, it looks like, about $507.34. Not bad investment, not bad return. And that was for letting it wait for about 5 years. Now, a lot of times people ask me, how long would it take for you to double your money? All right? And this is for all of you guys and ladies out there who like to invest things. At 6%, if you will take that 6 and divide it into the number 72, all right? 6 divided into 72, we call it the rule of 72. If you will divide that in there, that will go 12 years. It's about 12 years, somewhere around 12 years, that you will see your amount that you have double. In other words, you'll earn $1,500 or a little bit more, actually, if the rate this was going. So put it in there. Try it with 12 years and see what happens.
For more math help, visit TNLearn.org.